Hi, good afternoon. This is just a quick response to the video posts here of the gay lesbian community isolating themselves. A response to my video, pretty much about can I jump you because you're straight, that type of thing. First of all, the overall consensus or the overall impression I got from your video that you just posted is that was it was very well put together. It took a lot of thought, and it actually really answered a lot of questions and issues that I had about why would the gay lesbian community would isolate themselves from the rest of society. It was pretty. I have to give it was well thought out, and your statements were well supported, and there is really proof behind pretty much everything that you said in there, so I can't find any fault in that. Okay, now I'm going to actually, respond to that video, and of course with this video here. And I just want to kind of just run over some of the brief issues that you brought in there and just kind of expound on them a little bit. You brought up an issue about, that pretty much the gay lesbian community has been ostracized and oppressed by religion. I know pretty much a lot of that comes from the black church. It could be churches in general, but I mainly focus on the black church because, of course, I belong to a black church. And basically, it's sad to say that, yes, that does happen a lot, and it's not supposed to, because the Bible says, love covers a multitude of sin, and that it doesn't matter what lifestyle you have or what you're engaging in. We as people of God are supposed to overlook that and still love you as a human being. That does not take away from the fact of what the Bible says about that particular lifestyle. But see, I cannot speak for everybody else, but I know with me, when I see a person, I do not see their sexuality. To me, that's irrelevant. I mean, like I say, you're a human being just like I am. Gay, lesbian, straight is just a label that society puts on you to make you fit into a certain category. And see, with that, that's where the problem comes in at, the categorical thing. With me, when I see a person, I don't look at them for their sexual orientation or their choices. I look at them as a human being. Now, as far as, straight people, you brought up a good point on the end of that other video, and you want to, pose the question, why would straight people or heterosexuals distance themselves from gay and lesbians? First of all, I can't speak for all straight people. I can only answer that for myself. And basically, I'm not that way, because the number one thing I look at is the opportunity to grow. I have friends from all type of backgrounds, gay, straight, bi, and anything else in between all of that. And one thing about it is that when I look and make friends with someone like that, I don't look at them to see, or judge them based on their choices. Because by that same measure, they can do that to me. They can say, well, you're wrong because you want to be straight. But see, I look at the fact that I look at friendships as an opportunity to grow and to learn from other people and learn from experiences. That's all I do. I mean, that's all I do. I try to make friends. A lot of people, don't look at it that way, but I know my intentions deep down are good. I don't sit there and, categorize my friends as only being straight or, or only being gay, because number one, you cut down a lot of, you limit yourself on who you are as a person, and you kind of cut down the possibility to learn experiences and stuff, to help you, in life, open doors for you, that type of thing. You saying something about the media's the gay lifestyle is being ridiculed by the media. Well, in this day and age, I'm kind of mixed on that, because now it's like it's being more glorified than ever before. And the reason for that is because you have a lot of shows now that are coming out on mainstream television that deals with the gay and lesbian community. You even have sitcoms that actually, are devoted to the gay and lesbian communities. I have cable, so, I whip past that and you see the channel logo. I'm pretty sure you know what that is. They have a lot of issues and things and topics of sorts that deals with issues that, and of course dramas that gay and lesbian community face. And they're actually, I'm sure, going to come out with other things with that, because they're wanting to actually let the society know that, they are a part of this world too. So, yeah, sometimes they are ridiculed, but then again, in other cases, they're being more glorified because they're starting to make more shows and stuff that are dedicated to that type of community. You said that, most of the time, lesbians and gays or whatever are rejected by loved ones. Again, that is true. It's sad to say, but it's true. Like I said, you have a lot of people, that still believe that, of course, to be gay is to be wrong. And of course, you already know my personal belief on that, because I've stated it many times on my videos. I'm not a fan of the gay lifestyle, just so you know. But with that, that still doesn't stop me from showing compassion and love to someone who is gay. That's where I set myself apart from those other people in society. You know, I can reason, I can still despise what you do, but yet still love you through it. Because one thing about it, Christ loves me. And in order for me to want to be like Christ, I have to show love to other people. Because I'm not perfect myself. I have shortcomings as well as that too. So, like I say, I'm not going to sit there and point the finger at you and say you're wrong for the choices you make. Because what you do at the end of the day and who you sleep with at the end of the day is no business of mine. That's something that you personally have to ask, deal with God on. And that doesn't include me anywhere in that picture whatsoever. You mentioned the thing about the murders because of, you're being gay. I'm pretty sure a couple of years back you know about the Matthew Shepard case where this individual was murdered because he was gay, and it was a very brutal murder. And basically for that, there is no excuse for that. I mean, taking someone's life because of what they choose to do. I mean, like I say, that can be turned around on the other side. Somebody can kill a straight person because they choose to be straight. There is no excuse for that, and there's no tolerance for that. You didn't give the person life, so you shouldn't think of yourself as being high and mighty to take somebody's life. You don't do that. Life is worth living and to be enjoyed, not to be taken away because of choices. You brought up the issue here that I wanted to kind of expound on a little bit as far as being treated as a second-class citizen. I'm going to say this to you, and I don't want you to take this in the wrong way. But no one has the ability to take your choices away from you. No one has the ability to take your rights away from you. No one has the ability to make you feel inferior to them. The only way you feel that way is because you gave them permission to treat you that way. I say that to say this. Even though you're gay, that doesn't mean that you're a second-class citizen. You are a citizen. You're a human being just like me. That doesn't mean that, just because I'm heterosexual, that doesn't mean that I'm better than you or that I have more opportunities available at my hand because of, who I am and who I choose to, see on a personal level. That has nothing to do with it. We're all human beings. When we cut, we both bleed red blood. We both put on our pants, one pants leg at a time. So that means that, guess what? We are all on an equal playing field. Being treated as a second-class citizen, that is something that is just a state of mind. Now, again, I can say this. I'm black. You're black. I can go around and reason that same mentality. Okay, I'm black, so that means that I'm going to be treated as a second-class citizen. But see, one thing about it is that I choose not to believe that. I have resources and opportunities available to me just like a white person, just like an Asian person, just like a Latino, just like an Italian. It doesn't matter. You have to go and take your time and actually go out and really cherish it enough to go out and pursue whatever it is that you want to do. Like I said, it's not about being treated as a second-class citizen. If you want to interpret it as being like that, then you're more than welcome to do that. But, oppression, I hate that word because it makes it seem like there is no hope or there is no way of escaping whatever it is that you're being oppressed over. And basically you can sit there and let somebody treat you like you are a second-class citizen. That is your choice. But you cannot sit there and do that or say that when you're not willing to go out there and stand up for what you believe. Like I still believe, like I say, that being gay is a sin. The reason why I say that is because it's in the Bible. Now, like I say, I'm not going to challenge you on the Bible. I'm not going to go and look up scriptures. I'm pretty sure you know what the Bible is because you've done a YouTube video where you try to explain that stuff coming from the book of Romans. But I'm just going to leave this video short and sweet, or try to, and just say that that was a very good video that you made, and and it actually made some very valid points. You are more than welcome to respond to my video if you want. If not, that's fine too. But that is a very good video, and and it really opened up a lot of ideas and a lot of things as far as the issues and stuff that the gay lifestyle do face on a day-to-day basis. Maybe the world, I don't know. Do we hope the world get more tolerant of the gay lifestyle or whatever? I don't know. I can't answer that. Because one thing about it is that I have to understand is that it is what God says and not what society says that is really going to determine the future of mankind. So you be blessed and you have a good day. Alright? Thanks.